Okay, welcome to this thing. I guess it's a new format when it comes to response or news videos. But we're going to be talking about Disney again. Boy, oh boy. And yeah, this time it's Disney Playmation. What the hell is Playmation? Well, Playmation is another thing by Disney that basically you take action figures, you plug them into a portal, and they come like that. It's sort of familiar with Skylanders. It's sort of similar. Why did I say familiar? Fucking. It's kind of familiar with Skylanders, and it's kind of familiar with Disney Infinity. Oh, wait, Disney Infinity? What happened? Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, let's get to that later, but let's go ahead to what was discussed. So I went through 2 YouTube videos, thus explaining about Playmation. I will link them in the description box below. So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and quote exactly from the first film. Okay, so the first YouTube video, this came from a hands-on review from a user who goes by Family Gamer TV. Okay, and yes, guest starring for the video is Mike Gosselin, who is apparently a creative head for the Playmation project. So, yeah, let's see what he has to say. Let's see what Mr. what's his name again? Gosselin had to say about this. Okay. Well, it's a few things that kind of bother me. Okay. So, the starter pack includes a repulsor gear, 2 power activators, which allows up to 60 enemies to be brought to life for fighting, and 2 smart figures that have exclusive missions and content. Here is the shit kicker. How can you fight an enemy you can't see? If you're talking about Enemy Zero, for the Sega Saturn, and of course Windows PC, we're not talking about video games, we're talking about a toy product line here. So it's going to be different. So how is this shit going to work? Okay, so the repulsor gear uses audio, lights, and haptic, aka kinetic effects, to allow you to battle and explore the world of Avengers. So, apparently, there's no visual views of enemies. There's no... none of these... So, basically, the power activators... Yeah, that's what they are. So, these 2, do they have projectors? They didn't say they have projectors. He didn't say there's no projectors. So... yeah, this is kind of sad, because there's no fucking visual cues. How are you going to fight the enemy when you can't see the enemy? Now, and then you kind of got to realize they could have just utilized the shit out of fucking kinetic... not kinetic... They could have just utilized visual stuff, like augmented reality or projection. No, but it just uses only audio. No video. That's a problem. And of course, the smart figurines... well, one of the smart figurines have wheels, so that way it can track you down, go after you, and then try to stop you, but that's just one. That's just one they announced out of this. And keep in mind that this is the Avengers starter kit. It could be fucking worse when it comes to, let's put it together, Star Wars or any other product line. Yeah. And boy, oh boy. And let's go to the other video that I want to talk about. And, boy, oh boy, this was a demonstration of the product that was in some toy convention or toy-related event. Something I don't know, but holy shit, it was fucking surprisingly cringeworthy. Okay, so, boy, oh boy, so this YouTube video by Kid Toy Testers, that's the YouTube username, new Disney Playmation Avengers versus Ultron. Here, I paused it at the exact image. You know what, actually? You could go watch the video. Like I said, I'm putting the video links in the description below on the... That's right. The description section's gonna have the links to the videos. Here's the shit kicker. Oh boy. You ready? Alright. I had this video paused at this. This is what they were doing the entire video. They were getting their repulsive gear on there, and all they were doing was just shooting at the figurine. And the power activator makes the figurine shake and all that. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, go check it out. Just go in there and just watch this video. And see how goofy this really looks. And you can see how these two guys, these two kids are just standing there and just pointing at it, just shooting it like, okay, yeah, that's all we're doing, right? And you can tell by these motions, they really feel like, what the hell is this? What am I doing? I have no. They don't even have an idea. They don't even have any idea what they're doing. So here's what happened. Disney thought they were gonna get away with ripping off Skylanders with Disney Infinity. Skylanders fans and other people started catching on to it, and they thought they were gonna get away with it without being criticized for it. Yeah, they're getting, like, fucking mad fucking criticism over this shit, and they feel like, oh, shit, we just got fucking caught, and boy, oh boy, we got Skylanders fans on their asses, what the fuck is going on, damn it, what the fuck do we do? I have no idea, let's do another Toys to Life, brand, but this time, we make it less like Skylanders. So we say, no TV, and just utilize audio, utilize the lights, and then utilize kinetic sensors to bring stuff to life. So yeah, it's less like Skylanders. That's what happened. And that's how Playmation was made. Okay, the Nintendo 3DS's 3D may appear to be gimmicky, but the 3D effects have pretty much improved. As a matter of fact, the new Nintendo 3DS XL, the one that I have right there, it has some good face tracking 3D. May have its problems, but most of the time it does a good job not being a fucking gimmick. But you, on the other hand, the biggest gimmick that you have pulled off with Disney Infinity was copying Skylanders. And then the next thing you do is that you go more gimmicky with Playmation, and then you just utilize only audio, lights, and kinetic sensors. At least Nintendo is now trying to make their shit less gimmicky. Okay? Holy fucking shit. Well, I guess you could say in terms of making Nintendo 3DS consoles, the 3D effects working pretty much well. It's less of a gimmick now because of the face tracking 3D thing. That I will say. But compared to you, Disney, you're not trying to make your gimmicks less of a gimmick. You think gimmicks sell, but they really don't. And it's kind of funny because people would like to, well, you know, apply gimmicks to basically everything, including inside a game. And that's really kind of funny. Okay. Nintendo is still guilty. Like, for example, if you go to Puzzle and Dragon Z, you'll find a gimmicky Mario version of the same game. They're guilty of that. But their fucking gimmick shit has pretty much decreased because of this shit. You, on the other hand, Disney, refuse to make your gimmicks less of a gimmick. But you just let your gimmicks be gimmicks and just hope that your gimmick fucking sells. That's not how it works. Alright? If you want to make something that appears to be a gimmick, you have to make something that appears to be a gimmick less of a gimmick. Alright guys, that's all. See you in the next vid.